Hi there, parents. Welcome into your Taurus total lunar eclipse intuitive card reading, where I will be tuning into spirit and seeing what messages and guidance is coming in for us as parents and for our children. How to move through this very intense eclipse to support our children and the changes that are coming through in our world at this time. My name is Christy Whistler. I am an intuitive, an astrologer, and I'm also the parent of two magical multidimensional kids. So if you are struggling right now, or your child is struggling and you don't understand why the energies are affecting them so much at this time, do please reach out. I offer these intuitive readings for children, for you as parents, as well as astrology birth chart readings, where we can look at your child, the time of their birth, and see what is up for them at this moment in time. What is their soul here to learn, to become, to grow into? You'll find a link below at my website, christywhistler.com. And please like this video and subscribe to this channel. That really helps us to get this message out there to more parents like you who are really ready to meet this moment, these energies, to support your kids in the way that they need that is often not the conventional. All right, parents. So let's get into your reading. So as I said, this is going to be a total lunar eclipse in Taurus, and this is going to be a north node eclipse. So this is our collective direction that we are all moving into. Now let's see what guidance that Spirit has for us at this time. All right, what do we need to know? Expansion. You are getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness through embracing your life experiences. Heart opening. Someone you know, it may even be you, is withholding love and creating a very emotionally painful experience for everyone involved. All right. Telling me one more. Okay. Spirit actually gave me two cards. So you have spiritual practice. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. And then we have freedom of soul expression. You may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. There we go. Okay. So, the moment I picked up this expansion card, I was really feeling some very intense energies coming through. And there's a lot of different threads. So, I'm going to try and speak to these as I can, and if they need to thread together. So, for some of you, you have been and are going through a very intense time. This can be, it's like directly with your children or indirectly, like the people around you in your life. some of you parents, you may unconsciously, through the programming that you received as a child, through through your parents, through society, you may be actually withholding your love for your children, especially if you have a child who is very unique, very sensitive, multidimensional psychic, someone who is really not fitting into the molds of society. And this could also be your own inner child who is having this experience, who is reliving this moment of having that love withheld. And let me just kind of give you an example of what I mean. It's like your parents only praising you and showing you that love and intention when you got good grades. It's like you had to be perfect in order to receive the love. So the love was conditional. It was not unconditional. All loving, all the time. It was, no, you need to be on that pitcher's mound and throwing strikes every time to be considered worthy, to be loved. And that's what I mean. So you may be doing the same to your child. You may find that your own inner child is having that remembering experience of what was done to you as a child. And there is this emotionally painful experience that is being awakened at this time, expanding, okay? And that's because it needs to. It is time to open the heart. It is time to expand this, to move beyond this conditioned love and into so much more, into spiritual love, into that we are all connected, we are all one. Now, I'm also feeling an energy as well. Again, it feels very strongly. I'm actually feeling the children who are very unique, different, diverse, neurodivergent, coming through very strongly in this reading. And it's not only related to them, but if you do have one of those children, like this message is, it feels almost like more intense. So you parents may be going through this experience of you're not being allowed to allow your own child to express themselves, to be their full soul's expression. That when your child is their own unique self, this is in fact very upsetting to many people around you, people that you even love and who love this child. And there is this this dissonance, like they can't, there's something like it's like they can't move beyond it. They can't move into that energy and that flow that you are in. There's something within them that is holding them back from truly embracing and accepting this child, from truly accepting you and your decisions that you are making to parent this child in the way that they need, or in the education ways that they are needing. Like this is like this energy feels like moving off the conventional path and trailblazing into a whole new direction. And this is difficult. To put it lightly, like this is a very difficult, intense energy. And you may find that you've actually been holding your own light in, tapping it down because you are afraid. You are afraid of being judged, your child being judged, to be seen in the way that's not actually accurate and true to who you are, to who they are. So really intense, painful experience. So how have you been doing that? There's Eric right outside my door adding his own little message to this. I'm listening to him too to see if he wants to add. I'm hearing him say, like, get on this, like get on this, move beyond this. And he is right. So for you, you need to ask yourself, where are these energies stuck within you? And once you see that, okay, that's when you can move into this expansion, because it's now conscious. These dynamics that have been holding you down, go into them. Like, that is this energy of this eclipse. We've got a lot of energy around the South Node. The Sun, Venus, and Mercury are all in Scorpio. So this is the time to go into that depth, into that discomfort. Make what is unconscious and invisible seen. And once you do, you can move into this expansion energy, that you will be moving up from these lower levels that you've been stuck at, or your parts, or your inner... Speaking of intensity, okay, so side note, if you have your own kids who are fighting and really intense and up in each other's faces, just know as well that that is also the intense energy of this moment. So if you notice that is happening more than usual, just take a deep breath and know that there is higher astrological reasons as to why. So all right, so I'm just tuning back into this message, parents. So yeah, like you're leaving these behind. As you become aware of what these energies are for you specifically, because this is a collective message, once you become aware of that, it's like you can move up higher. Your awareness allows you to open the door into this whole new energy, a new way of being. And definitely, during this intense time, really focus on whatever your spiritual practice is. That is so much going to assist you and help you through this, to clear your mind, to clear these energies, to see them for what they truly are, what these parts have to say to you, their stories. Because this isn't about just sweeping them under the rug and not giving them a voice and pretending they don't exist. Scorpio is not going to let us do that. This is about seeing and witnessing them, letting them feel and to be, and in doing so, it's going to clear that way for that expansion, and you will find inner peace through doing that. It may not feel like it at the time. It can feel quite intense, and yet you will find more inner peace. Let's keep going and see what else we are going to add to this message. Okay. Those literally flew out my hands. So let's see what we've got. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. Moon in Libra, we've got love. Oh my goodness. Okay. Eclipse in Libra. Reevaluate relationships, justice and fair play with rebalance. And then we have Eclipse in Scorpio, regeneration. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Okay. So as I said, you are going to come into peace, parents, on the other side of this. Now, this is intense. Okay, we just had the eclipse in Scorpio on October 25th, so there can be some themes that were very highlighted for you at this time that are continuing at this November 8th eclipse, and possibly even into next year, our next eclipse cycle. Okay, so you are going through this regenerative process, this healing. Okay, whatever is happening in our world at this time, Spirit and your children are asking you to be the calm, to stand firm, even as everything around you and in this world may be collapsing and changing. You have it within you to pull in this peace, to be this peace, to be this pillar of love. This I'm feeling is collective as well as personal. This is a time that we are all re-evaluating relationships. What is relationship? What is justice? What is fair? Like, collectively, we are in this energy. Like, Venus is the ruler of Libra, okay? Venus is conjunct the Sun and Mercury and the South Node, which is going through Scorpio. So yes, like, we are transforming in our relationships right now. We are really asking, what is justice? So that's collective. Now this is also going to be in your personal life with your children. You and they are going through this repartnership process, a transformation in your own relationships together and the people around you. And that's very much going to be tied into this heart opening energy and the soul expression. So that will be very unique to each of you and where that wound is. And yet on the other side of this, you are coming into peace. Your relationships, your relationship with your children will flourish. Now, this also includes relationship with family. This may not be the family or friends that you find that you're holding yourself back from, and they can't open up to you and to your child. So if that's the case, know that that is their path and their choice. But there will be new relationships coming into you to almost like take their place. It's like, as you purify and cleanse and release this heaviness and release these ties and cords to these individuals, you then make space for the new people to come in. You've created space for them. All right, let's keep going and see what else Spirit wants me to add to this. Oh, that was a whole bunch of flipping. Okay, we have Juno, the asteroid for partnership. Okay, and then we have the square, semi-square quincunx with tension. So yes, there is going to be tension around relationships and partnerships at this time, and it's just really confirming what we've been seeing with the cards so far. For some of you, this tension is going to be around people who can't see your child or you for who you are, and like they just can't get past it. This can also be like this creative tension, this creation into something new. So it can be new partnerships coming in. Again, as well, this tension around this heart energy and the wounds from society, from your own upbringing that can be cleared between you and your inner child, between yourself and your child. It's like, is you take care of you and clear you and love you, that inner child where that love was conditional, and you heal that opens the way, okay, this expansion energy to go towards your children and to actually be in this new and deeper partnership with them than you ever could be before. But there can be some tension for that coming forward. And then, of course, definitely tension as well as we go through this eclipse, as we go through this reevaluation, this transformation in our relationships around justice, around fairness, equality, in our partnerships especially, and especially with our children. Oh, goodness. I actually had a card flipped in here. I'm going to pull that out. I didn't even see that one. So we've got truth. So I'm going to pull that one out. Okay. Okay, these are flying today for this reading. Okay, I've got I am presence, divine wisdom, and then we have visualization. All right, so through this process, parents, you are coming into a whole new truth. A truth of who your child is, a truth of who you are. Like it's like this is the energy to clear, to focus on. That's going to be, again, different for each of you. But through that healing, like you are coming into a new truth. And you're going to be able, this is the throat chakra here, you are going to be able to then speak it and express that truth in a way you couldn't before. You are going to be coming into this confidence, this strength, this knowing of I am. It's like this divine guidance, this higher self wisdom opening up to you. It was blocked. Right, clearing energy. It was blocked for you. This truth of who you are, this truth even of who your children are, was blocked. And as you heal and as you go through this transformation within yourself, this shifts, this opens for you, and as it opens, you're coming into this greater divine wisdom that you will be able to speak and to bring forward. And I'm very much feeling like that wisdom that you're going to be tapping into is about your child and who they are. Your third eye is going to be activated. Like you're going to have as well this new understanding of who they are and the gifts that they're bringing into this world. And again, you're going to be able to communicate that. You're going to find yourself rebalancing in relationships where before you didn't have people who could see your child for who they truly were. And through this process, through this eclipse energy, like that's shifting, that's changing. You are going to find these people who they're going to take one look at your child and they're going to be like, oh yeah, I totally get them and see them. I can hear them in my mind. Like you're not going to even be able to, you don't even need to convince them that you have a child who is very telepathic. These new relationships are just going to say, oh yeah, no, I totally hear that kid. They're being very loud and persistent in my voice, in their voice, in my head. So you're going to find that you're coming into these new relationships where you are being supported in them, in who you are as a parent and who your child is. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some final messages to see what else these beautiful children want to share with us. Okay. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Take a good look at that, parents, because some of you do not believe that. You do not know how strong you are. You can overcome anything. Choosing your path. All is possible. Okay. And then we have fogged in. Go slow, take time. All right, that's beautiful. Very beautiful. So don't expect all this to just happen like that, okay? Like, let it take however long it takes. Some of you parents, this is very deep healing that you're going through, that you are transforming that stuck ickiness into something so much new and bigger than yourself. So let it be what it needs to be. Let it take the time it needs to take. You are also going on a completely new path. Okay, no one else has walked this path before that you are walking. You and your children are walking. So let it take the time it needs to take. Don't get stuck in the our society, our Capricorn, this is the way it needs to be. Go to A to B to C, like that's that linear road. You and your kids, you're going on something new and different. It's very cyclical. It's going to be wandering. It's not going to be the normal. Let it take what it needs to take. And know that it is possible, wherever it is that you and your child are dreaming of, for whoever they are in their truth, whatever you are here to do, the divine wisdom that's coming in, like, it is possible. So choose that. Okay, wow, that's very clear. Choose your children at this time. No matter what is holding you down, blocking you, other people, society, your own fears that are holding you down, choose your children. Choose the light within them, not the fears, not the lack, not the scarcity, not the I don't know where I'm going, I feel stuck, I feel fogged in. Don't choose that energy, choose them. Because when you do, that is the energy that you are coming into. You can overcome anything. This is actually quite funny in my head. Your child is the child who can pull that sword from the stone. The sword from the stone. Like, that is their magic. That is who they are. So trust in that. Trust in that truth. Trust in that presence and that wisdom. Like, you know this. You know this within your own presence, parents. Don't let society and the doubts and the fears hold you down. Let it go. Heal it. Move on. Move into this higher layer, this higher level. Expand. No matter what's going on around you in this world, like, choose your kids. You will be finding that you're coming into a whole new truth of partnership, whole new relationships, whole new love in your life and in their life through this process, through this journey, if you say yes to your children and to the light of who they are. If you say yes to you and your own healing journey, your own opening of your heart, your inner child who has been in that darkness, alone and scared, like, you can give that to yourself. Speak your voice. Speak your own expression out into the world, because you are needed, parents. You are needed to be on that guide, walking along this road with your children at this time. And the deep magic of who they are. And the possibilities that they come into this life with, that they are opening up for the entire world. Wow, that was quite a powerful message. Even in the background is my own kids. We're letting their own eclipse energy out. Oh my goodness. So please let me know in the comments how this energy is showing up for you, how you are doing, and if you are really struggling and you're like, I can't move this, Chrissy. I can't open my heart. I'm terrified to speak my truth, to let my kids be who they are out in the world. Please reach out. Again, I offer these intuitive readings. I can do that for you, as well as birth chart readings where we can look at you or your child, the time of their birth, yours, and see what planets are up for you, what energies are really pushing with your soul, where your soul is pushing you to expand into at this time. So please, please, please reach out. And please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Again, this really helps to get this out to more parents like you who are looking to change and come into this new truth, to expand to this new and higher levels, to let this conventional way and pass behind, and to go to do what is possible, which is everything. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.